Hello, Mario! In this video we're going to be looking at more work with the walls. This time, having got the outside of the building, we're going to be looking at the exterior walls. We should note, however, that we have the walls in this case here. We want the walls to be 90 millimeters thick, so that's the thickness that we're going to be working with. So let's have a look here and see what we can do. Before we do this, when I ended the last video, I forgot to save my work. I have subsequently saved it just in case I lost stuff, but it is very important that at the end of significant parts of a plan you do save your work, because it is very, very demotivating to actually have to go and do something again. So when it was in the template form, it usually has a default name of drawing1.dwg. So it pays at very early on, right at the start, to save your file. So file, save as, and I've got mine navigated here to my AutoCAD sessions, and down in here, and I've called it cost-effective CRIBS drawing there, and just save or save as, and yes, I do want to replace it. And so there you go. All right, so let's just here, I'm just going to do these internal walls very quickly and show you something there. So first of all, I'll just bring this up to full speed, or full size, and perhaps even a little bit there. So what we've got here is the individual lengths, of course, which we can check out there in the properties in that. And so what we need to do is to get a parallel line to those 90 millimeters parallel line to those, and we're working in wall lines there by layer. And I'm just curious, so just to check out my line thickness here. So if I just go to here, go to line weight thickness, and we've got this, and it's 0.005 as I hoped it would be set. And if we come in here and click on this here, we see we've got wall lines, and we've got a line weight of by layer. And if we go down in here to wall lines, we need to go to the layer properties, wall lines, and we'll see that our line weight is default, and it's by layer. So the default is 0.05. So just sort of there, just pays to keep an eye on these things. We're doing this here as wall lines. Now, there's a number of ways that we could do these 90 degrees. As I've shown you earlier, we can use the O for offset, or the offset little icon up here. And there is another way that we can do it, and that is that all of these lines here in particular are just lines. But if we join them all together into one continuous polyline, we can offset that, and that gives us quite a quick answer. But it's a polyline. But there is another way, and this is a function called boundary. So you just type in B-O-U-N-D, boundary, like so, boundary, and it asks you just to pick a point, and you pick a point in the middle of where you want, like so. Pick a point. So just click on there, pick point. Okay, and you go enter. Now what that's done is that's created you'll see there, that's created a polyline. I'll just click on that polyline. The polyline, oops. So I'll just go to selecting one item at a time. Oh, that's the calculator. I didn't want that. I wanted this here, one item at a time. And what's happened here? Oh, there's the polyline there. You can see there's a line and then there's the polyline. Line, polyline. Okay. So it's a continuous line. So what we can do now is go O for offset, or offset here, click that there, and then it says specify the offset distance, which is 90. Enter. And then point on the side to offset, so just click a point in there. And I've selected a line rather than the polyline. So I'm just going to undo that again, Control Z. So O for offset, and let's select escape. O for offset. Specify offset distance, which is 90. Select an object to offset. And we make sure this time that it's the polyline. And there you go. It's done. And then and it says line. So if you go that side, that's where the line's going to go. That side, you'll get a line there and there. We want to go there. Okay, so that's it done. And then what I would do at this point here is possibly just delete the polyline, and delete. And there you are. You have the inside wall all sorted, 90mm thick. Pretty good. All right, so let's have a look at bedroom 2, and I'm just going to drop that down, and let's just get bedroom 2 up in here, maybe at a bit slightly bigger scale, and we can see that I just want to maybe go a little bit 150. So there's bedroom 2 there. We can see that the dimension into there is 2.7, and that's 600. So I'm just going to go 690 for the wardrobe, so that the internal of the wardrobe will be 690. And we can just maybe have a look at some of these dimensions through here. They're not shown. Okay, so I'm going to go there with a width in here of, I think that's 2.7, and 600 is 3.3, and 100 is 3.4. So let's go with 3390. And I might just record that in there just for there. So I might just put that in here. 3390. I'll just click up there, click in it again, just make it slightly bigger. 3390. Just out of the way a little bit. Okay, so that's going to be the total dimension this way, 3390. So it'll be 2.7 plus 600 plus the 90 for the wardrobe there. Okay, or hang on, I left the wardrobe out, so I'm going to make that 3.4333400, because when I was accounting for things across here, I just allowed for 1, 2, 3, and not the wardrobe. So we'll just make the room slightly bigger, but we'll still have the same width from there to there. So that's going to be 2.7 plus 6 is 3.3, 3.4, and then this way here, obviously, it's going to be 90 in there, and then that width in there is just going to be 2.8. So we can see that in there. All right. Okay, so 3.4 by 2.8. So let's just come into here now, and let's see if we can start drawing this room. So that's 2.7 plus 6, 3.3, 3.4. Now, one of the things that we'll notice in here is that that's a polyline. And we're just going with single one, so there's a polyline there. Okay, that's a polyline. Now, that's what we need to do is just explode that. So let's just select it and explode, E-X-P-L-O-D-E. So that just makes those into single lines now, so they're a bit easy to deal with. Okay, so let's offset one side of the bedroom, and that is the, let's go with the, I'm going to go with the 3.4 first, so I'm going to go offset, enter, 3400, and that will give me the, I'm going to offset that there, like that, and that is this far side of the wardrobe. Okay, 3.4, so that's the 2.7 there, that's going to be there, and then I'm going to and then enter, and then I'm going to offset. So, because one of the things we need to note about this here is that's width there determines the width of the passage there. So I'm going to put that there, and then I'm going to go offset, and I'm going to do the 2.8 or 2800, enter, and that is going to give me the other side there, like so. So that's hopefully. Now if I want to check this out, I can just go up here. I've got a little measuring tool here that I can use, so there's measure, and I can just select there and there, and you can see that's 2.8, so that's all good there. Now let's just offset these 90 mils, offset 90, enter, and let's go there and there, there and there. All right, now we want to do the wardrobe, which is 600, so offset, enter, 600, enter, and that'll go there. Oops, now it hasn't changed from the 90, so you do have to be very careful that you, so escape, offset, enter, 600, enter, and that's going to give me my wardrobe, and that was the internal one, and then offset, enter. It doesn't like that, you've got to go back, offset, enter, 90, and that'll give us the thickness of the wardrobe wall. And let's just have a look at the width of that wardrobe, which was 1300 exterior. So that's to the outside, and then we can come back the 90. So let's leave that at that 1300. So I'm going to go here. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so I'm going to go offset 1300 for my wardrobe, and that'll go from there to there, and then I'm going to offset that, escape, offset that by 90, and that'll give me my internal wardrobe there. Okay, alright, so now we need to do a little bit of trimming. So first off, TR for trim, oops, quite like that, TR for trim, okay, and then the double tap into enter, okay, and oops, not quite working, so just try again, sometimes it doesn't work, TR Oops, what's happening here? Oops. TR, enter, enter. And I can just select that like that. I can just go up into here. I know that's going to come out of there. Here's our wardrobe here. That's going to come out of there. That's going to come out of there. That, there, that, there. That one there. Oh, not what I wanted. Control Z. Control Z. No, I wanted to delete that one. Oh, I need to zoom in a little bit. I've actually set my little box there quite large as it turns out, and this is the wardrobe coming into here, coming into here, coming into here like that, and also in there as it turns out, and there's the wardrobe going through there. These lines here, I'm going to trim this line here. I'm just going to trim it there. That's what I'm going to trim it to. Enter. And then I'll just get rid of those two lines there. Oh, that one there. There's nothing to trim it. I'll just delete it. Delete. So there's my little wardrobe sitting in there. Oops, I've screwed up here. So these two here, they can delete from there. And that, now I want to make that there. Okay, so let's go here. TR, double tap. So I'll just pop these out of here. Oops. And there. It's coming down there. I'm just going to delete that. And then this one here, as there is trim, there's also extend. So we can just go extend, and we can just go pop like that, select that one, and then extend that one through to there. So it's just so that it's a continuous line. So that's continuous line, that's continuous line. And there we are, we're working around, and we've got our, I think we've got that room there sorted. And these lines over here, they can come out of there. They're not of any relevance. And this line here, we can delete that, and we can go up here and extend to there, right click that line there. Okay, so that's sort of getting some of the internal walls done of that bedroom there. And well, at this stage, I think that's probably enough there at this point, and we'll do a bit more in the next video. So hopefully you're picking up a few little skills and things that you can use. The videos do seem to get a bit long. I tried to keep them down to 10 minutes, but don't seem to get very much done in that short period of time. So hopefully this is working. So any feedback would be appreciated. Cheers.